So now I'll tell you about my daily routine and how I cope with Sjögren's on a daily basis. I get up at 7 o'clock in the morning. I use Lens Plus to rinse my eyes out so that I can see and they're not all foggy. I then have to have a cup of tea. I can't start my day without a cup of tea or a cup of coffee, depending on how I'm feeling. I find that herbal teas aren't as drying as normal tea and coffee, but it's still nice to have a cup of coffee every now and then. I then have a shower. I'm disabled, so it'll be easier for you to have a shower than it will be for me. So I won't go into all that, and because I have rails in the shower and shower chairs and things like that. I then usually, we have a very hectic life. We have a big house. We do emergency supported accommodation, and we also have my great-grandchildren 10 days out of the fortnight. So we throw some breakfast at the children. I make my breakfast at the same time, which I make sure I have a protein powder in the breakfast. You can put sustagen. Hospital-grade sustagen is very good. So if you don't feel like eating, you're still getting in the nutrients and the vitamins that you need. And you also need, if you can, a fibre powder. Fibre is very good because Sjögren's affects your bowels and you need that fibre for your bowels. So I put both of those in Weet-Bix or rice bubbles with fruit on it, and that keeps it going till morning tea time. In the meantime, I'm using eye drops like every half hour. If I'm on the computer, depending on whether it's humid or windy or whatever, I've got the fans going, I really need to use a drop sometimes every 10 minutes when I'm on the computer. But as I stressed before, you cannot let your eyes dry out. I then, before I start my work, I jump on my Zen Chi machine, which is a machine where you lay on the ground and put your feet in the cradle, and it rocks you backwards and forwards. I would not be able to make it through the day without this Zen Chi machine. It keeps your circulation going, it oxygenates your body, and 15 minutes on the Zen Chi is equivalent to walking 4.5 kilometres. So we have to keep the oxygenation going in your body, try to keep your blood healthy and your organs massaged. So the continual rocking massages your organs. I then do my computer work, my Sjögren's work on the computer until lunchtime, where I usually have some sort of salad sandwich with tuna or meat or salmon or something on the sandwich, but you have to have tomato, lettuce and mayonnaise for the moisture to help you swallow it if you have trouble swallowing. In between times I take my vitamins, I drink lots of water. Most of the vitamins I take and supplements I take are in that water that I drink, for the simple reason is it's a lot easier than taking tablets. If you do have a problem swallowing with tablets, I grind them up in a coffee grinder. It's a herb and coffee grinder, and I grind them up and add them to yogurt and take them that way. It's a lot easier, it's a lot less stressful, because I find the more stressed you get, the less chance you've got of swallowing the tablets. So then in the afternoon I have a vibrational therapy machine that I jump on for 5 minutes. That also gives your legs exercise for the simple reason is Sjögren's degenerates the muscles. You need to keep your legs and arms. I have little weights that I lift in between doing things while I'm sitting watching TV or whatever, so that it keeps my muscles strong and healthy. I also have regular massages to make sure that everything stays healthy as well and to keep the toxins moving. You have to keep that circulation going, keep your lymphatic system moving so that it doesn't sit, especially if you're on medication, so that it doesn't build up in your liver and your kidneys and cause problems. I also use the pool regularly to, every day I get in the pool in summer. It's a bit cold in winter. And I do what they call deep water jogging. So I've got a noodle that I hang over and just kick and kick and kick to build up the legs and keep your legs and your arms moving. Dinner time is just vegetables and some sort of, I have to eat meat because I need iron. Different blood types don't need meat, so you can have fish or chicken. But if you're feeling exceptionally tired, a good iron supplement is really good to take once a day. And I find once again the liquid SPA, S-P-A tone from the chemist is very good. Of a night time while I'm sitting watching TV, I exercise my fingers because I have rheumatoid arthritis, so I have little balls that I squash to keep my fingers and my muscles moving. If you're in any pain, I also have a juice which is carrot, celery and cucumber. We have one of those each day. We also make my 92-year-old dad one as well, so that keeps him going as well. But it's a really good antioxidant and good nutritional value. Make sure that the vegetables are fresh. The fresher they are, the better it tastes. If you don't like the taste of the carrot, you need it sweeter, add, an apple to it. Not a green apple, one of the red apples. But yeah, then night time while I'm sitting there, I'm exercising my hands or, using my little weights while I'm sitting on the bed while I'm watching TV. Every minute of the day I seem to use to try and keep my body moving so that it doesn't degenerate. The more you build it up, the more time you've got before Sjögren's can actually degenerate your body. Going to bed, you need to make sure that your teeth are really clean. I use the little picksters between my teeth. I clean my teeth with a biotine toothpaste that is especially for dry mouth and sensitive tissues. I then have a mouthwash as well that I use each time I get up during the night to go to the toilet. I rinse with the dry mouth, the biotine dry mouth mouthwash. I also have used the moisturising, the biotine mouth moisturising gel, which is very good. It helps you to get between 3 and 5 hours sleep a night. Or I also now use Xylomelts, which is like a little minute tablet that sits on inside your lip. And I put it inside my bottom lip. If you put it on the top, I find it slips down and I woke up a couple of times choking, so I put it in my bottom lip and it slowly dissolves during the night. That helps. You can also use them during the day if you're working and having problems with dry mouth, so that you don't have to drink all the time. Because the amount of water that we need to drink if you have severely dry mouths, you have to be careful that it doesn't rinse the sodium out of your body, so you need to eat Himalayan salt I put on my foods. It's better for you than the normal table salt. And yeah, you need to make sure. And I also have a Hydrolyte tablet in water that hydrates, puts the sodium back in your body as well. So these can be bought at the chemist. Before I go to bed, I put on a vaporizer, which releases steam into the air to keep the air moist. That also helps while you're sleeping with your eyes. And also too, which I should use them every night, but I don't, from Tranquilize, you can get like goggles that you put your cream in and your Polyvisc, put your goggles on, and those goggles stop, because when you're sleeping, your eyes do open a little bit. So if you have these goggles on, the air's not getting into your eyes, and you can last longer without having to wake up and put eye drops or more Polyvisc in. So yeah, so the vaporizer, the goggles, the Polyvisc, and then yeah, you get up to eat a drink and put more saliva in each time. I get up about 3 or 4 times during the night. If you take anything to make you sleep, you'll find you wake up choking, because your tongue will stick to the roof of your mouth. It feels like your tonsils are sticking together, even if you don't have any tonsils. So yeah, you still have to wake up and use the artificial saliva and the tears. The sleep deprivation that Sjögren's patients experience is not comprehended by a lot of people. It's very debilitating, and that's where a lot of your fatigue comes from as well, because of the unrestful sleep.